Hi guys, Ren here and welcome to the workshop. Today I finally received my Enve M525 wheel set for my S-Works Epic build, and I'm going to talk you through the features of this very wheel set. So as traditionally I have had them laced up with carbon TI straight pull hubs. These are of course the boost version to fit the Epic frame set, and they feature the new M525 rim. Now what is special about this Enve rim? Because it's completely new and it was released I think late last season. So you will notice that it is pretty damn wide, as all modern rims nowadays basically, although it's not overly so. And that's the reason, because this is purposefully designed as a cross-country rim. The 25 designation marks the inner width, which should suit the 2.1 inch to 2.3 inch tires that I used in this application. And this is the best width in order to match with these tires. The rim shape is pretty special, and it's designed to give some extra compliance and ride quality, and to mitigate the harshness of previous generation M series wheels. So it has kind of a wide stance plate design, not very different from what you will see in a road rim. It's kind of pointy here and goes very flat and very wide. It's very similar actually to an off-road motorcycle rim in terms of profile. Of course not in material, because this is carbon fiber like all Enve products. The rims are very light as well despite the width, and they're supposed to be very tough, or at least that's the experience with previous Enve rims. And they also feature the new wide hookless bead technology to minimize pinch flatting the tire, and also to improve the tubeless seal. So as you can see, the pretty wide internal width. I've already degreased that, so I'm not touching it, but just a thumb for scale. And as you can see, the bead is super wide. And yeah, that's to create more surface area and less pressure for the tire to pinch on. And of course, I believe it improves the impact strength dramatically as well. So hopefully I won't be testing out that feature very soon, but they should allow for extremely low tire pressures. As for the weight of the build itself, the DT Swiss build that comes from the factory weighs in at 350 grams. The one I have here with the carbon TI hubs, the boost ones, comes in at a frankly ridiculous 1260 grams. So I think this is my lightest wheel set from all wheel sets that I own, including my super light Enve tubulars for cyclocross. So yeah, that's pretty damn impressive, and they're covered by the Enve warranty just like every other Enve product. What you get in the package, well, it's not much. We get the standard warranty card and manual, and then a tubeless kit, which consists of this tape, which I find is pretty damn good. And of course, some nice black anodized valve stamps for tubeless setups. That's pretty much it. I didn't even get replacement spokes. Hopefully I won't be needing them. So yeah, this is basically what the wheels are like. Now it's just time to set them up and complete the bike build. Okay, so now we have the bike set up with the wheels and the tires, of course. So on the front I've got a Schwalbe Rocketron in the speed grip compound, so not the fastest rolling but quite grippy. This is handy for the front tire. And I have to say the whole tubeless setup was quite uneventful. I've used the standard tape and valve, no problem with that. As you can see, the tire is nicely plumped up by the wide internal and looks to be well supported. In fact, if you look at the recommended pressures and Enve's pressure chart, they do recommend some ridiculously low pressures for my weight at least. Something in the region of, well, below 20 psi, even if I remember correctly, 1.1, 1.4 bar. So that's very, very low, even cyclocross standard pressures. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out, if the tires can actually hold on to the air without burping and without bottoming out with this pretty wide rim. As I said already, carbon TI hubs, standard fare, ISO 6-bolt rotor mount there. That's what I prefer. Spinning nicely, although not super friction free just yet because they're packed full of grease. I think that's because, well, for the mountain bike designation you do need that little bit of extra protection, but that's going to be pushed out and will spin much more freely. On the rear I've got basically the fastest tire option from Schwalbe. This is the Thunderbird in the Addix speed compound, so this is denoted by the red stripe. And again, nicely plumped up by the wide rim profile and holding air pressure no problem, even without sealant. So many people have commented that in my previous tubeless video that sealant should take care of it, of minor leaks. Well, I don't think so really. If you want a very reliable tubeless setup, it should hold air without sealant, and then if you do get a puncture, then it's the time for the sealant to take part. So your valve and everything, your tape, they need to be spot on and perfect, and then it will hold and it will be very, very reliable. Yeah, so same hub in the rear. I've already got 2 wheel sets with these hubs, just not the boost version, but otherwise it's completely the same. Nice and loud, 56 tooth engagement, so that's in the region of a bit over 6 degrees, 6.6 something I think, calculating from my hands, so pretty fast. It's handy for mountain biking, definitely. And yeah, same 6-bolt 160 rotor at the back. Yeah, so the whole bike weighs in at 9.8 kilos, which I think for a full suspension bike in a marathon setup with a power meter, 2 bottle cages, Wahoo element, etc., that's super light. Of course, some people might comment that I could have gone with some lighter components and lighter wheels, but I prefer to have a reliable, sturdy setup, which I know from the Enves that they will be sturdy and reliable. So yeah, unlike some other super high-end, super boutique options, I prefer to have the safety of a bigger manufacturer, of a well-tried and tested brand. Okay, so this pretty much covers up all the aspects of the Enve M525 wheel set that I've got on my cross-country bike. And now that the build is ready, if you want to know more about the other components and the whole build itself, then don't forget to tune into the channel later on. It's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.